Oh, sorry I'm a bit late. I was watching Ray and doing a bit of pre-work on my card that I totally forgot the time. It was lucky that I just looked at my watch and that's better. My hair. So good. I looked at my watch and I thought, oh my goodness. Hi Deb, how you going? Lovely to see you. And I forgot the time. And I don't know what made me glance at my watch. And yeah, I just about had a heart attack. It was 32 minutes. So, hi Marlene, how you going? Lovely to see you. So yeah, it was 32 minutes, nearly 33 minutes over time I should start. So yeah, bit of a heart attack job, but I'm here. I've got everything sorted, I think. So should be okay. Hopefully no disasters like yesterday. It was a bit of a mixed up day, wasn't it, with things going wrong? But it happens, especially when you do it live. You get mistakes as well as the good parts. Not like when you record it and everything's perfect, you can take out any mistakes. So, but unfortunately online, you can't do that. So Mr. Zeus has been parading up and down my desks, wanting attention, and he'll want to go outside too. So I sat out with him yesterday. I took my book, well, I took my phone because my books are on my phone. The sun was beautiful. I put shorts on, but I still had a sort of a thick top on. But I won't make that mistake today. I'll be taking this off and putting something a little bit lighter on because it got quite hot sitting there reading my book. So that'll be today, and I've got to finish the rest of my washing too, do my bathroom, but I'm going to spend some time in the sun first. So good morning, Tanya. Lovely to see you. Sending hugs, darling. I know it's hard to get over losing your beautiful dog. So sending hugs to you. It's a bit cool. My fingers are cold, my hands, but my feet are in my lamb's wool slippers, so they're nice and cozy. All right, enough jibber-jabbing. Hi, Sue. How you going? Lovely to see you. So let's go down to the desk and have a look what we're going to do today. I'll change my camera to the bottom camera. Okay, so this is all my little bits I was doing while I was watching Ray, and I didn't cut one out properly, so I had to quickly stamp another one, but I'll do that. This is the card we're making. So, and I've just realised I need 2 more of the little flowers, but we can do that quickly. So this is how it goes, and you can see it's got a flap that opens up. And I hope I remember how to do all this, because it was a little bit complicated, if you can say that. So I will have to see how I go. So that's the front, and I'm going to put something on the front that I can clip that under. But this is just my mock-up, so I know what I'm doing. All right, so that's the card. So let's get started. And I've got everything cut out. And I've got to check whether this paper was still available. So this is our card base. I need to put them somewhere where I can just pick them up. So our card base, whoops, need this as well. And I need this. That's my template for what's going on. So my card base is 8.5 by 5 3/4. So we've got 5 3/4. I'll put those out the way. And we should have 8.5 inches. Yeah, all good. Oh, thank you, Tanya. So are you. And my heart really bleeds for you, because I don't know what I'll do when it comes time for Zeus to go to the big dog park. So with this, I'm going to score it at 4 1/8. So 4, and then 1/8 is the longest one between the 4-inch and the second little mark. And then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to do the same thing. So we go to 4 inches, and then we just hop across to the second little line. Whoops, nearly went to cut it then. Ooh, that would have been wrong, wouldn't it? Hi, Kim, how you going? Lovely to see you. Yes, that's true. Sticky dots would work well. Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you, Kim. So I did check it on. Is it clear? I did put it on autofocus, which I don't like. Yeah, it is, Tanya. So thank you for reminding me, Kim. My computer did an upgrade the night before, and I think that is probably where it went awry. Won't stay there. Okay, is that okay? Okay, I'll change it back afterwards to not have it on auto focus because I really don't like that. So we've got this little spine going. So we're going to close that up and we're going to go over it with the bone folder, and then we got the one on the other side. So it's only about 1/8 of an inch, so it's there we go. So then that's our card base. So we can put that to one side. So next I am going to do so I've got my bits and pieces, and I want the locking, what's called a locking tab, which is 3.5 by 1.5, and I think that's there. Yep, I wrote it in pencil so I could see it. Oh, oh, that's so sad. Yeah, grandkids don't really understand, do they? So on this small piece here, which is the locking tab, so that's the one that goes on the outside of your card there. Yeah, it is, Deb, isn't it? It's so hard for them to understand. So I'm going to score this, and I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. Oh, better get those blades up there. It's so sad for them. And then at 1 inch. So then I can score this. So now you can do the edges and round them. Oh, yeah. Now I think somewhere, and I should have got it out before. Now, if it's not here, I don't know where it is. No, I can't see it, so I'm going to have to do it with scissors. Oh, yeah. Hi, Tanya. Got two Tanyas. How's that? Thank you for joining us, Tanya, too. Oops, that isn't very much of a... But you won't see it anyway. So I've just rounded the edges on that. Welcome. We have a lovely group of people here. The ladies are just gorgeous. And you can probably see by the messages how we're supporting Tanya. So I'm going to put some glue on here, and I've left my glue on the other desk where I was working last night. So I just grabbed that. And my ruler. Okay, so my earrings keep getting caught on my top. So I've lost my end to my glue gun again. I hope it didn't go down the back of the desk somewhere, because that won't see it. So this tab here, I'm going to put some glue on it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it here. So then it will close over there, and we will put something here too. You're in New Zealand. Lovely. We're in Australia. So I'm going to pop this down around about halfway. And I'm going to pop it, just eyeball it, and bring it up to the edge. Okay, so that's our closure. I think it's still available, Tanya. I was going to check it actually, and then I got so wrapped up in getting everything ready that I forgot to go in. And this is going on the front, and that our closure will go underneath that. I think it's still available, but if anybody wants to double check for me, that'd be great. So that will go on there, and we'll decorate it. So that's for our flap. So now we've got these pieces, and we have 4 of them. Yep, 4 of them. We'll just put this out the way. Now put that flap on before you put your covers on. So just get those out of the way. So I'm going to put my pieces of DSP on, and I just love this. Now this piece is 5.5 by 3 7/8. So, and then this one is, didn't I write it down? No, I didn't. So the DSP for this is 5.25 by 3 5/8. So we can now adhere these to our pieces. So I'm using Crumb Cake and Early Espresso. So I'm going to pop these down. And I like using my Tombow because I can adjust it before it sets. And it gives me a bit of wiggle room. Now this card oh, excuse me. Hi Lorraine, how you going? I was so engrossed in your video, I forgot the time. So I had to rush over. But I did see it, gorgeous cards, very different. So this was Laura's strengths card for this week for her live. Well, they're not lives because she actually does them and then uploads them. So this was her card. And she's got a YouTube channel which is Creative Gems. I think she only does one video a week. And she got this from Jan B, who is an English lady, and I've watched quite a few of Jan B's videos. And this one will go on the back. What's Lorraine are you talking about? What's that, Kim? I just didn't see the very end of it neither, so I'll watch the end of it. Plus, I was trying to do my flowers. Okay, so now we're going to take our card base and we are going to put one here And see, that will cover our little tab. And then we've got one for the other side. So we can adhere those now. Oh, thank you, Tanya. The sneeze is probably Zeus leaving his hair around. He was being a bit of a pain before, going up and down my desk. He walks all over it because it's in like a L shape. Oh, no, more than an L shape. And I think he wanted to go out because he kept going and going and scratching on the door. I went a bit wonky on that one. That's all right because it'll be covered. I can never do straight. That's for sure. Yes, right, there is. And this one will go on the other side. Make sure you don't put it on the crease. Because you need that spine. So no, she doesn't do lives. She records, from what I can gather, she records them. Okay, so this is our front, which will go on here. So we'll put that on. Okay, Kim, thanks for dropping in. Lovely to see you. Enjoy your dinner. What's for dinner? Now, this one will go on the front here. Okay. Now, I think... I was going to turn that the other way. But I don't think there's a right way and a wrong way for that paper. So, did we check to see if it's on there? Oh, yummy. That's very yummy. I haven't had pork medallions for ages. Oh, we better put our back piece on too. So this is for writing your message on. Oh, I've got a bit of glue there. So that's our card done. She does them on Facebook. And then uploads them. I've only ever watched her on YouTube. And I think she does them on a Monday, she said. Okay, so now we've got some more bits and pieces here. All right, let's see. So this is the template that she put out. So what we're going to do, and after she'd done all this, she showed us a quick way to do it. Fold it in half. This is thick wide, so it won't. And then measure down here and then cut it. Oh, okay, you've been having conversation. So enjoy your dinner, Kim. So this is what we're going to do. So the piece we've got here is I think it's 8 by 5.5. We'll just check it. Yeah, 5.5. And I think it's 8. Yeah. So 5.5 by 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler. We're going to fold this in half and just give it a crease so that we know that this is halfway. So from the top of halfway, you're going to measure, and it's going to be hard to see on the you're going to measure 1/2 inch. So at 1/2 inch, I'm going to put a dot. And then on the other side, from the crease, I'm going to do 1/2 inch and put another dot there. Okay, we actually only need one side done. And then we're going to go down the side to 1.5 inches. So I'm going to do 1.5 inches. Is there, and then 1.5 inches is at 4. Okay. Then we're going to come down. Which side did I do it on? It's hard to see. Ah, there we are. Can you see it? We're going to come down to which side am I on? To 2 3/4, which is here. So then we're going to line up from this point. Where's me? No, it's on this side, sorry. So I'm going to come down, because I put it on the wrong side, to 2 3/4. Then I'm going to put my ruler on that first dot there and bring it over to the other dots. So you're not going right into the fold line. Then I'm going to go to this dot here and back over to this one. So there, that's what we've got. So it's really half of this. So what we can do now is we can fold this in half, and then we're going to cut from this mark to this mark, and from this mark to this mark. Now we've got it folded so that when it cuts, it'll cut both sides. So remember, you've got to go through 2 lots of paper to do it. So I'm going to put this side here in my trimmer, and then I'm going to put this dot in my trimmer there. Can you see that? And then I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to see that I can see my pencil line all the way. So just don't go over, because otherwise you'll have it wrong. So I'm going to put this one now, and I'm not taking it right to the edge. So it's a bit hard to see, isn't it? So I'm going to put this track in my track. I'm going to have that one there and this one here. So when you fold it over, you can see your pencil line. And don't take it right up to the end, because you can cut that with your scissors. Oops, it didn't go through the bottom half, did it? Okay, let's try again. Actually, what I'll do is I'll use this line I think it's easier to do it like this. There and there. All right. Now it's gone through the second one. And then once again, don't go over too far. And then I'm going to finish off the cut with the scissors. So it didn't cut on here again. That's strange. But we'll use our scissors. Because you can use your scissors or your blade, whichever you want. So we'll just go to that point. So this is what we end up. Hi Sarah, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you, Sarah, and hopefully you are. There we go. So this is what you've got now. So this is this part here that's underneath. I forgot to get some acetate. So this is here. So what we're going to do now is we've got a little here. So make a mark at 1 1/4 inches and then go down. So we're going to take our crumb cake pieces and we're going to put a mark at 1 1/4. So take our ruler again and make a mark at 1 1/4. And do that on 2 of them. Okay. And these pieces are 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. And you've got 4 of them. So I'm going to put those 2 together. And we're going to cut down. So I've put dots on 2 pieces because we can cut 2 at a time. And hopefully it will cut through the second piece again. So we're going to put it on the corner. The corner there into your track, and then that little dot into the track too. Oops, did I move that? I moved it again. And cut down to that. God, this blade is useless, isn't it? Definitely must ring up today. That's 2 of our pieces. And then we'll take the other 2. I wish we had daylight saving here. So put that in the corner, and then our dot in that groove, and then close. Do it again. So it hasn't cut the second piece again. So I'm just going to go through it. And while I've got that there, we're going to take our pieces here. Let's get rid of that. So we're doing the same thing. And put those together, your papers together. So and measure again. So we're going to 1 1/4. So there. And we'll get this one. And we'll do the same. So I'll put that there. All right, let's bring our trimmer back in. I'd love to have daylight saving, but nobody else wants it. So put your corner in, and then your dot. And we shouldn't have any problem with this one because it's only DSP. Did anybody check to see if this is still around? I think it is. I meant to check before I came on. So again, put it into the corner there, and then you dot into your groove line. And I moved it. Ah, I keep getting my thumb in the way. It's a bit tricky. There we go. Whoops. So make sure that cuts. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to decorate this inner piece. I don't put the aircon on very much. I had it in England, and I had it in South Australia too, and I loved it. So then you're going to put your pieces on here like that. But before we do that, we're going to put these pieces on here. So that will go on there like that. So you're going to see, when your card's done, you're going to see this bottom part here. You're not going to see the top because it will be underneath. So try and get this one straight and not so much the top one. So where you've got it like this, try and get that even along there. And I've just noticed there's a pencil line there. So we'll rub that off. So when you put it on, try to straighten this curve line. Because you won't see this bit here. It'll be hidden up here. Okay, so we'll put this one on. So that piece will go there. And then this piece. Will go along there. And this is why we put it in facing each other, so that it will work. Otherwise, you'd have a white side or another pattern if you didn't do them face to face. So it doesn't matter if they're a bit sort of screwy at the top, because you won't see it. One more piece left to do. And that one will go there. Okay. All right, we'll glue these down now. So put it before the score line. And try and get it as even as you can. And this one the same for your halfway mark. Remember, we put that, we bent it a little bit to so you could see middle of the card. You don't want it here, but you like it in the UK. I'd like it here. Especially when I was coming home from work and it was dark. Coming home by train's not nice when it's dark. So now we've got this funny looking shape. So we've now got to put this into, where's it gone? Ah, here it is. Look at that. I've got a blanket over, or a stole over my legs because it was cold this morning. So remember, we've got this little spine here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this, and we're going to put glue just on here on that fold. So I'm using this glue. It's both fine tip end because the Tombow will take a little bit too much to set, and this comes out just on, oops, we're going too much there. I don't want it dribbling down. So you just want it on this edge, which is easier said than done. Comes out with the bubble. Then what we're going to do is we're going to stand it up like this, and we're going to pop it down, trying to eyeball it so we've got the same amount, and we're going to put it into that groove that we've made, that little spine, and this glue hopefully will set quicker than Tombow. I very rarely use this glue, but I must say it's come in handy for this one. The only thing is it's hard to get the lid back on because it's got a little sort of spike in it. Hopefully. Now what to do with the lid? Okay, what happened there? Did I go black? There's the lid. So I've got my shorts on, so that my legs will be in the sun and get a bit of colour on them. So see this? This is what you've got to get into here. And it moves. Oh, that wasn't too bad this time. Oops. It didn't glue. Wonder if I should put some on the seam itself. This is a little bit sort of long-winded, I'm sorry. Hopefully that's stuck this time. So now we've got, so that is for our front. So I didn't, there should be another one of those. Yes, there's two there. So we've got this little piece here, and this is 2 inches by 4 inches. I'll just get this out of the way. So we've got to score this on the short side. On the short side is 1, 1 1/4 and 1 1/2. So we've got, this is going to be our inner hinge. So on the short side, we're going to do it at 1/4 of an inch. Half an inch. That doesn't look like it would stay. Half an inch. One and 1/4 inches. And then 1 and hang on, 1 3/4 inches. So half an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and half an inch. So if I turn it around and do 1/4 of an inch, which I've done, and then half an inch. If I could pick it up, it'd be all right. So yeah, so it's those two. I've got an extra one in disregard that. And then I'm going to cut along the side into 4 pieces. I don't think it was an inch because we've got 4 inches, haven't we? Yeah. So we cut on the long side at 1 inch. Okay. Now these go inside, and hopefully it's glued. Oh, it hasn't glued again. Okay, that's dried up. So maybe I'll try it with the Tombow. Last night I did it with that position glue. Because it's got to adhere to this. So once again, we will try. So we just need it to adhere to the spine. Now it takes a little bit more time with the Tombow. This is supposed to be, I think, more position. But that's okay. You can't go any further till you get this stuck down. Oh, that's okay, Sue. You're probably working, are you? I'm hoping my tax goes through soon. He's put it in, so I don't know how long it's taken him for doing it at the moment. Plus, it's late going in because my accountant had some health issues and family issues, so he didn't get it done. So it's 2025. So now we're going to score not score them. We want to valley fold and, oops, and a mountain fold. And the same here. So you'll notice that one side is bigger than the other. So here you just have that little bit, and then we've got the big bit. Okay, so we're going to do this to all 4 of these. Oh, thank you. I love this paper, so it's absolutely gorgeous. I just push that down with my bone folder. So we want a valley fold and a mountain fold, a valley fold and a mountain fold. Same again, a valley fold and a mountain fold. Hopefully this is now dry. So we're going to flip that over and we are going to put glue on the small side and then we're going to put it down a little bit from the top. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Oh, good night, Deb. Sweet dreams. Hang on. Please, hang on, I've just got to check. All right, it goes here. Good job I checked that because I had a feeling when I put it there that it was wrong. So we put it here. What did I do with it? So we put it here and we put it level with the DSP, but bring it over to where the card stock is. So the smaller side we're putting down first. So at the top of the DSP and then bring it up into the edge of the crumb cake. That hasn't glued again. It is being very naughty. So again, we'll just keep trying this. Hopefully it'll stick. Again, on the smaller side, I'll put it level with the crumb cake and up to the edge of the DSP. Short side again. It does, doesn't it, Laura, when you've got a big screen to watch. Once again, we're going to put it here up to the DSP and over to the edge of the cardstock. Okay, we'll go back to this side first. Being very gentle with it. So you've got this white part here. So we're going to put glue on the small edge. And we're going to fold that. I'll do it on both sides. I can see the sunshine calling me, and then fold it down, and then hold it there till it sets. Oh, I'm really getting annoyed with this piece. It's just not sticking. And you can only put it on this fold part because otherwise it'll stick down and it won't open. I'm going to put a little bit there. Oh, I nearly put it in my coffee then. Sorry about this, ladies. It just doesn't want to stick. Now I'm trying to hold the other two parts down at once. I need another hand. We've got to have this part stuck because otherwise we can't do what we're supposed to do on it. So it looks like, sorry about it taking a bit longer than normal, or a lot longer than normal. I'm going to try and put the glue and pressing down. So I'm going to try and put some glue on here, on the little flap side. So I can hold these down together. So fold it over. Multitasking. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on these square pieces. On both sides there. And then we're going to close it and hold it. So hopefully by the time I've done this, it will be sticking. It's going to have a mouthful of coffee. Oh, I made that with almond milk, organic. I think I just like the ordinary almond milk. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. There, it works out. The next piece we're going to do, we need to, it's 9 by 3. Oh, that one's not stuck. All right, let's get on to that piece, the next piece. And what I was thinking, now we've got 2 strips to go on, whether to put that on the brown or whether to do it in crumb cake and put these little flowers on it. Which one do you think? Tell me which one you think will be. I'm sort of... So I'll cut a piece of crumb cake. So what did I say this was? 3 inches by... So 3 inches. by 9 inches. So we can have the brown with that DSP, or we can have this DSP and put these little flowers on them. Which one do you think? Number 1 or number 2? You let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1. Hey Jodie, how you going? Do you think number 1? That's okay. Everybody says number 1. Look at that. Wow. So now we've got to score this piece. So we are going to score it. These are the cross panels. So we are going to score it at 1.5. Oops, better put my thingies up the other end. Three inches. Four and a half inches. Gonna have to put our arm out. 4.5, 6 inches. And 7.5 inches. Then we're going to turn it around onto the short edge, and we are going to cut it at 1.5 inches. I'll cut that right down the middle. Then we are going to valley fold, mountain fold, valley fold, mountain fold, and a valley fold. Just check on that. So what did I have? Go this way. So 1.5, that's right. 3 inches. Just a fraction. Oh, no, I did it. Look. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Jodie. Ah, I don't even know how that got there. I haven't seen that before. So I just cut this instead of I'll have to get another piece. What a deal. It should be big enough. So we cut it up. One and a half. Sometimes I think I should take that blade out. So we want 1.5. I better do it by the proper size, hadn't I? So 9 inches. So 1.5, 3 inches. 4.5 inches. 6 inches. And 7.5. So there we go. So we're going to do valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley. Put that in the bin. Valley, mountain, valley. Okay. So that's our 2 that will go up the top here. Oh, okay. She's only just done this this week. Creative Gems. Now we're going to cut these 2 pieces here. So, and we're going to cut them into 1 1/4 pieces. Okie dokie. We're nearly up to the end of it. So it's easy to put them on here before you put it on the card. So I'm just going to go along and glue them. I'm just seeing if I can match them up. That one. Kind of swap those around. I got this one. Let's get this one stuck together. Did I stick that one? Oh, I didn't realise I'd stuck that one down. It's not level. Drats. Oh well, can't do anything about it now because it's stuck. Unless, wonder if I can get my take a pick tool. She says. I know I had it here somewhere. I don't think I'm going to be able. Maybe. Okay, we might get away with this. Well, it could be one of the sounds, but Jem B did it too, and that's who she got it off, was Jem B. So I've watched a few of Jem B's. Actually, hers don't come up anymore like they used to. It's really hard to see the lines on this brown paper. No, it's not perfect. I didn't match up completely, but it's not too bad. Okay. So now we're going to add these to our card. So we are going to put it on here, and we're going to put it level with the top and level with the bottom there. So see what I mean when it said doesn't matter if these were a bit crooked, because they're getting covered by this. So at the top and down the side, make sure they're level. And then we're going to take this part, whoops, and we're going to put glue on it here. And we're going to take it over to the other side and the same again. Match it with the ends and the top. Our next piece we're going to do, yeah, she is good to watch. Yeah. I hadn't seen this one on Sam's, and I always check Sam's out, but I probably missed it. So again, line it up. Take it over to the other side and line it up again there. So that's our card inside. So then you've got to fold these to close it. It'll get used to it. You just have to fold it in. It will get used to, where did I put my front bit? My earring keeps catching on my top. There's the white bit. Where did I put it? I've had it here all morning. That's ridiculous. Ah, found it. Stop looking, everybody. So I'm going to put this on here like that. And what will happen is this will slip under there like that to the clothes. No, I haven't seen Jambi for a while either. I think I think she's having a break. So I'm going to put that one there like that so we can glue that one on. Because I want to cover up that bit of glue. And again, this is going to be a card that you have to give somebody or put it in a box. So then I'm going to glue this, and I'm going to glue it on the round part here, down one side, and along the bottom. And I'm just going to go up a bit. because we need to be able to get our folding. Now I did think, I don't like that, I think it's too big. Oh no, yeah, it's a bit too big. I was going to put that round it, but it's too big. So I got all these flowers that I did. So we can put a couple of flowers on here. Maybe like that. That look okay? And we can pop them up. Oops. I think Laura said something about that she hadn't been doing videos for a while. She didn't say whether she was sick or not or what was going on, so I'm not sure. So I'm going to put that on there. That one there. And that one there. So that's decorated up front. And we can, oops, that went a bit too far. So I'll just take a bit off there. If you've got a punch that does this sort of things, and then that will sit under there like that. And that's our card. So I'll put some gems on it and a bit of wink, and then we're finished. Because it's been an awful long video. Now don't forget to get your entries in for the free gift. So put your entries in for the sketch, and I've pinned the sketch up underneath at the top of my page, sorry. I'm actually going to put antique pills. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, I've got some to put in the washing machine too, and I've got some to bring in. And then I'm going to sit out the back. I'm going to put my feet up. And I'm going to put Zeus on his leash. And I sit out with him basically because they have taken away all the natural habitat around here. So the poor koalas have gone. So there we go. Yeah, so it's on my page, which is now Suzie Dee. Paper cards and paper crafting. So I've pinned it to the top of there. So if you go into my page, you will find it there. So just put the entry down in the comments part, and I will be drawing it on Friday. So we'll pop that under there like that, and there we go. What a gorgeous card. Even if I do say so myself, I just love this paper. I should get some more of it. Okay, I'm back. Thank you all for staying and watching it. It was a pretty long video. There was so much work in it, really. So thank you so much for that. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy it. She's on, Jambi's still presenting hers on Facebook. Oh, I'll have to check because I usually watched her on YouTube. Oh, I'll have a look on Facebook. Thank you for that, Tanya. So everyone have a fabulous day. Enjoy your day. The sun's shining. I'm going to sit out there for a little while. Oh, and the reason I sit out, I was telling you, with Zeus, is they've dug all around me, got rid of all the bush. Oh, good. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, okay. Those, yeah. Just in case there's any snakes around, because they've just taken all the scrub up. It's gone. They've put some bird houses on some of the trees just over the road from me. And it's koala habitat. So they're trying to get the koalas back in. Oh, okay, no videos, so she just posts things. Okay. Yeah, so I'm always wary in case there's like a snake around. Not that I'd probably get to him quicker than the snake, but at least hopefully I could see it come over the fence or something like that. So that's why I don't like leaving him out there on his own. So have a fabulous day for those who it's daytime, and sweet dreams, Sarah, and anybody that's left that is overseas. I will see you tomorrow with another card at 10:30. So put your entries in because I'm drawing it on Friday. Have a great day. Bye for now.